The sniper had me in his scope, but that also gave away her position. On the surface, I kept talking like nothing happened, but in my head, I calculated the bullet's travel time. Right on cue, I tilted my body. The bullet just grazed my arm, and I used it to crush my opponent. My approval rating shot through the roof. But just 6 months ago, I was a worthless bum. They called me a writer. But all I did was scratch my feet all day, not a single word written. Life was falling apart. I survived on moldy pizza, and when I was at my lowest, my girlfriend dumped me. At least she had a shred of conscience. Left me some cash before she walked out. That moment, it felt like my soul was ripped out. I wandered the streets like a ghost. Then a voice called out to me. It was Cade, my ex, wife's younger brother. My stomach sank. He used to be a lazy thug, but after a few years, he somehow looked like he'd made it big. Seeing me like that, he actually bought me a drink. Then, with the smug face of a successful man, he said he'd share his secret to making it. When he reached into his jacket, I instinctively refused, but he slapped a clear pill on the table, said it was the hottest thing in tech, totally legal, going mass market next year. He kept hyping it up, but I still hated the idea. Before I could say no, he took a call, but left me his card.
I don't want it. Don't be ungrateful. You know how much that costs? $800. Pop.
I stared at that pill. I still didn't feel right, but I was already this far gone. I had nothing to lose, so screw it. I decided to try this $800 miracle. The pill slid down my throat. A wave of dizziness hit me. Then, like my brain cells all lit up at once, my vision turned razor sharp. Back home, I was still buzzing with energy. I cleaned the entire place, but my brain wouldn't stop. Ideas kept flooding in. I couldn't wait. I started writing. My fingers flew across the keyboard. By the end of the day, I had finished a masterpiece. But when I woke up, I was back to my useless self. It all felt like a dream. Luckily, the work was still there. I sent it straight to the publisher. By the time I got home, my editor had left a message. Said just a few pages in, he was blown away. Offered a huge paycheck, even a multi-million exclusive deal. I almost lost it laughing. That's when I knew this pill was the real deal. Compared to overnight riches, $800 was nothing. I went straight to the address on Cade's card, but he was a wreck, face covered in bruises. The confident vibe was gone, and when I brought up the pill, he dodged the topic. I told him what happened. He agreed to help me, but only if I picked up a suit from the dry cleaners for him first. For the pill, I'd do it without hesitation. But when I came back, he was dead. I froze in terror, grabbed the pool cue, curled up in the corner. Once I was sure the place was empty, I dialed 911. Then something hit me. I figured whoever killed him was probably after the pill. If there was even the slightest chance, it was still in the house. I had to find it. Gloves on, I tore through the place. Every drawer empty. Just when I was about to give up, I noticed the oven in the corner. I searched every inch, even the gaps. Finally, under the bottom panel, I found a foil package. Inside, a ledger, cash, and the thing I wanted most, a full bag of pills. I almost laughed out loud. I hid the pills, but still, the cops took me in. Luckily, after questioning me,